Okay, after several hours, I removed about 3/4 of it. And I cleaned up pretty much everything here. It looks pretty good. But when I ran into this area, all of a sudden I could see a line. I could see where there was a difference. And this stuff is like concrete. And just to demonstrate, here is the typical stuff I can just break it from there. That's the typical. And listen to this. Then I ran into this. I cannot break this. And listen to it. This stuff, it is close to concrete if it's not concrete. It's very tough. I can't get it off the ceiling very easy. I can probably get it off, but it's going to take a lot of banging, a lot of pounding. So I decided to do all the area that I could get it off, which took me all the way around here. And then I ran into it again. So from what I can tell, this whole area here is this kind of concrete, and it's thinner. It's a little thinner than the other stuff was. So is this an area that had come down at one point and then was redone with harder stuff? I don't know. So I decided it's getting late, I'm getting tired, and I decided to just clean up, think about it, maybe do some research, kind of decide what we're going to put on the ceiling, because I'm not comfortable that I can even get this off. Now it is going to make a difference in how thick it is. I mean, or there's going to be a ridge there to deal with, but it kind of depends on what we end up doing for the ceiling. So I'm going to do some research, talk with my mother, and we'll have to brainstorm about this as to what we're going to do. The other thing I learned, I knew that the insulation was blown in this house. I thought that it was this cellulose blown in insulation, kind of assumed that it was. It's not. It's this mica stuff. It's that granular kind of mica, lightweight, but when you pound, you can see it coming through any holes. So that's going to be another thing that I think after we put a ceiling up or whatever we do, probably some cellulose should be blown in the attic. And this is the access point right here. Or fiberglass rolled out or something. And I think you can see it here in between the boards there. Like right in there. Yeah, I don't know. I can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but it's kind of has reflective to it. I have to look it up and get the real name of it. The lath is on there good. There's only that loose one right there. There was another loose one over here, and I just tapped it up with the Wonder Bar and it stayed really good. This, on the other hand, if I try to take all this off, it's probably, it's coming out really hard because it's stuck between the lath. So that's the other concern. So, I did not expect this. I'm telling you, every time you start a project, there's a high probability you're going to run into something you do not expect. This is an old farmhouse. We moved here when I was 1 year old, and so they've owned it for 62 years. And the other rooms upstairs were gutted and redone years and years ago. This room we never did. So I guess we're dealing with it now. Okay, time to do some YouTube research on this. Is it actually concrete? I don't know. I've never ran into plaster this hard. So I don't know what it is. Maybe how you mix it up makes it harder. I'm not sure. Okay, time to do some research.